quarterback is toast.
So, evolutionists, what exactly would it take for you to consider the theory of evolution debunked? Officially, gone, null and void. Would it take biology to get flipped on its head, hundreds of fossils that were found in completely the wrong layers of the geological column? Or perhaps you would just settle for a simple mathematical equation, especially if you were to take that mathematical equation from a simple YouTuber like myself. Seems stupid, right? Well, watch this.
Right, so we have a foundational understanding here. We have the original population, according to evolution, which is 2. All right, 1 male and 1 female.
Your foundational understanding of evolution puts Homo sapien population at 2?
1 plus 1 is 2. So the original population was 2.
1 plus -11 is -10, and therefore your IQ is officially -10.
And here we're going to look at the population expansion rate. And this expansion rate is very conservative.
There's a big difference between conservative and inaccurate. Looky here. This is a wonderful website. It's on the internet. It's called Wikipedia. Can't see it? I'll zoom in for you. Can't read it? I'll read it for you. It says, since 1800, the human population has increased from 1 billion to over 6 billion. In fact, it's closer to 7 billion now. That's an increase of 600%. That's hextupled, not doubled. Do you still think your numbers are accurate?
So we're conserving the numbers. Alright? The population doubles every 150 years. That's the expansion rate.
Honestly, where are you getting these numbers from?
Okay? Now the time frame is an evolutionist claim, which is roughly 500,000 years old. Not exactly 500,000 years old, but roughly 500,000 years old.
Wrong again. This is actually turning out to be convenient. Because all the proof is on one page, I only have to cite one source for this. Here, have a look. Mitochondrial DNA and fossil evidence indicates that modern humans originated in Africa about 200,000 years ago.
And I'm going to take their word for it.
Apparently you should have looked it up yourself.
And let's say that, for example, the time frame is 500,000 years old, as evolutionists claim.
No, as you claim.
Alright, so here's an example of the population expansion rate. So here we have a graph. It says years past, and it says population. Now, for every 150 years that's gone past, the population doubles by 2. So 0 years we have 2 people, alright? 150 years we have 4 people, and 300 years we have 8 people. 450 years we would have 16 people. So every 150 years the population is doubled, alright?
Every 5 years the Earth's population quadruples, because I said so, alright?
Every 150 years that goes past, the population doubles. So this is the population expansion rate. Now the question is, what would the current population be by 500,000 years? Alright? Now evolutionists say that Homo sapiens existed for 500,000 years. Alright? Now we're going to work out what the population would be by 500,000 years.
You mean your mathematical equation is based on the numbers that you just came up with?
And we're going to use mathematics. Alright? And we're going to use a mathematical formula. Alright? So, as we all know, every 150 years the population doubles. So what would the population be by 500,000 years? Now let's use a simple mathematical formula to work this out. Alright, first we have 500,000 and we're going to divide it by 150, which leaves us with 3,333.333333. And we're just going to round this off to 3,333. Alright, we're just going to round this number off. Alright, so 500,000 is the time frame, and 150 is the years gone past for the population to double. So as I said earlier, 150 years we have 4 people, 150 years after that we have 8 people, 150 years after that we would have 16 people. So 500,000 divided by 150 gives us an answer of 3,333.3333333. But we're just going to round it off, as I said, to 3,333. Alright. Now, the formula is 2 times 2 exponential 3333. Alright? And this gives us an answer of 4 times 10, and 4 is rounded. The 4 is rounded off. Alright, so 4 times 10 gives us an answer of 40. 40 exponential 1003. Let me say that again. 40 exponential 1003. This number is massive. So you can't even fit this number on a piece of paper because it's so massive.
And there you have it. All you evolutionists have been proven wrong with this simple formula. I bet you feel stupid now, don't you? Truthful Christian, I got a message for you if you're watching this. If you think that math is complex, or accurate for that matter, then I really feel sorry for your math teacher. This here is a link to Shanedk's video. Although I'm quite confident you won't be able to comprehend the math that's involved in this video, in the very least it will provide you with a basic understanding of the type of math that even a backyard astronomer has to do to understand the basics of our universe. Using a mathematical equation to try to disprove evolution is sort of like throwing a penny into the ocean and expecting it to hit Leviathan right between the eyes. In order to debunk something, you have to understand it. So go ahead, keep making videos trying to prove creation. You're only supporting your case when a simple high school student can prove you wrong.